Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today. Divine Dabblings with
O'Brien.
and me, Banshee. Welcome to the show.
Sunny's over here.
Hi, Angel Rivera. I see you just got here. Got you in. All right. So, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. I think the sun is trying to peek out here. But I don't think we're getting much sun today, although next week the sun is returning, from what I hear. We'll have 4 days in a row of sunshine.
Well, this sunny is
and near Arctic temperatures.
Right. It's always something around here.
Yeah, that's Michigan at this time of year. All right. Well, I'm using the Tarot of Affirmation today.
And this is a cool affirmation. It's Conversation Hearts.
Yay! Yes, because Super Tarot Love Month is just around the corner.
Super Tarot Love Month.
Next week, I'm retooling Fridays to be Fall in Love Fridays with my oracle readings for the month ahead. So stay tuned for that.
Not to be outdone, I am retooling the Thursday and Sunday oracle. The Sunday oracle will be called Wondrous Sunday Stories, and I'll probably rotate through some of the more mythic kind of decks I have, like the Tarot of Northern Shadows or the Ancient Egypt Tarot or things like that.
Pick a card, Mr. O, for the collective. All right, what you got?
Could you move that?
Oh, I guess I can.
And I have the High Priestess.
Ooh.
I am feminine wisdom in touch with the natural rhythms of life. I trust my inner vision and intuition. I find the time to quietly retreat and access my inner wisdom.
I have experienced life's joys and life's pains. I have learned to find balance in the midst of fluctuating feelings. I strip away illusion, bringing memories, inner conflict, hidden influences, and motivations to the light.
I have access to wisdom beyond the power of words. I value and respect my insight and intuition. And you know, Mr. Maurice, it was probably instinct that told you to take today off.
That's right.
So, you know, you need the rest. Your body said, follow what your mind was saying.
You need to value your intuition, and your gut feelings. Don't take them for granted. I mean, it's really, oh gosh, I need to be over a little bit more, don't I? There we go. It's really important to, trust it. Trust it. That's why we have it. It saves us time and time again out of hot water, shall we say. I know it has for me, so I'm sure, you guys could say the same. Hey, Lena, good to see you.
Oh, Kara's got coffee.
Kara.
I had a couple cups.
We are a little low on the coffee. I only got a half a cup here.
But you had more before, so don't
that
too much about that.
I know.
And of course, we have our Squishmallow and mascot here.
Bly.
Bly and the TFT avatar.
All right. Well,
So
that's what we have for the collective. Let's move on to our readings. Okay. But anyway, lots of things planned for February. Of course, we have our Super Bowl predictions coming up soon. Hey, I haven't watched since the Lions lost their bid to get in the playoffs, so I don't even know who's who anymore. And that's my goal. I want to take this cold and do a reading on the Super Bowl again. And we'll see what we get this year.
Who's up first?
First up is Buddy, I believe. Buddy made it in first today. Hey, good morning, Buddy.
Hi, Biddy.
Hi, Biddy.
Not bad, thank you.
We're all happy.
We're all happy.
At happy hour. All right. One more shuffle. This table is not my favorite for shuffling. That's should
Hi,
be
Buddy
right
Blue.
there. All right, here you go. I'll do that. Yeah, I had Farida after Kara on the list, Violet. I had
Seems right.
Kara, Farida, Libra, Cusp, Angel Rivera, and Lena. Thanks for pointing that out. Very good. There it is.
Apologies. All right.
Alrighty. Hey,
Buddy Blue.
Buddy Blue, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Yes, I do. So, wow, busy, busy. You know what? Spirit is saying being busy is good for you right now, you know. Apply yourself to whatever it is you want to do. Whether it's, I think, were you talking about possibly making a move or looking for a place? So if it's about that, get to work on it. If it's about some other area of your life, get to work on it. Spirit acknowledges, too, that you are, once you focus on something, you can really get the job done.
Well, there's something about this card, the Eight of Pentacles, that also suggests the idea of strong networking, of sort of connectivity between resources or other people that maybe can be beneficial to you. So I think that too is what Spirit is saying, is that there is work, but also, you have moved. Cool.
Good. Awesome.
But don't be afraid to rely on the talents and skills of others who you may be working with as friends or accomplices, or whatever you call them, co-workers. So I think this is saying, Spirit says, you're getting it together, and don't forget to rely on your resources wherever they come from.
That's right. It's a great card. It shows too that, through your efforts, you bring more light into your life. More knowledge, more experience. Spirit just wants you to keep working hard, because through that is how we learn and grow. That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. All right, Mr. O, you shuffle, and we are on Angel Mary.
Angel Mary.
I like the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know. I'm not a workaholic, believe me. At least not in my retirement years. I guess I used to be an evil multitasker, but, I like the Eight of Pentacles because it just shows you working steadfastly towards your goals. Nothing in excess, just, pacing yourself and getting the job done and being recognized for that.
Come on, Sonny. You want to come up here? I know you do. Come on. Is it because we have Bly and Avatar here?
Uh-oh.
I knew. Then will you come by? Come on.
Come on back, Sonny. Everybody wants to see you.
Come on. Come on, Sonny.
Hey, Violet Ann. Good to see you. Made it.
Ann.
Mr. O does not have to work today. Yay.
All right, Angel Mary.
Yep.
And Angel Mary, you have an 8 also.
Oh.
The 8 of Cups. And Spirit says something beckons or pulls you, or should be. Maybe there is something you've been thinking about. Spirit says go towards that perspective. Go towards that thing that may be inspiring you or drawing you. But also take with you what you have already learned, what you already have accomplished, things you feel, things that provide positive emotional support for that.
Spirit is saying it's time. Spirit is saying maybe it's time to move on to something else in your life. to take the light of the lessons you have learned up to now and expand yourself even further, Angel Mary. This could be you wanting to travel. This could be you wanting to go to someplace else, maybe even to start a new life, whether it's a physical move or, whether it's with career or work experience, exploring things you have not explored before. It's time for you to carry that light of experience that you have and achieve something higher, and also more fulfilling. I think really, to me, the Eight of Cups is about emotional satisfaction and fulfillment and just feeling like, this is my calling. I need to do this to complete myself.
Yeah, it definitely feels like the idea of a spiritual calling. So when you feel this is happening, you should kind of go with your intuition on it. Yay for no work.
Absolutely yay for no work. Mr. O couldn't agree more. So that's what we have for you, Angel Mary. That looks interesting. So I think you were talking about heading somewhere. It is a beautiful card. I mean, it's a favorite of mine. I've got a lot of favorite cards in tarot, but I've always felt something for the Eight of Cups, But I'm in Aries, and I'm always seeking something else. We're always on to the next, as they say.
You're welcome, Angel. And I'd like everybody to take a moment to consider sending some prayers or good vibrations to Libra's way.
Yes. Libra,
Absolutely.
still some illness going on. I'm so sorry.
In terms of, the usual kind of winter colds and things, it really has been a hard row this winter.
Oh, we can't do that today, Mr. M, but we will see if anything comes up. This is happy hour today, but we'll see if anything comes up on that.
Yes, thank you everybody for sending some good thoughts to Libra. And hopefully Arizona will feel better. Hey, will you come up here or not?
Sometimes things pop up that you need to hear, Mr. M, so don't feel bad about that.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of times that's the nature of the cards is like, now that thought is in our head, Spirit may give us that message. But of course, you can come back tomorrow or anytime, to get that question. We always appreciate seeing you. Sonny, are you going to jump up here or what? You just keep looking at
Happy
me.
general reading. Well, we'll see, like I said, what they say. It's going to be happy anyway and encouraging. So, let's see. Also, for my Oracle cards, I don't know that I've ever used a Lenormand before, but for our what is it called again? Fall in Love Fridays. I'm going to be using the Cupid Lenormand for one of my card decks and do a Lenormand pull once, every few weeks.
Yes, Vinny, you have been added. Our excellent moderator, Violet, always takes care of that. Or it quickly handles it when we find out, maybe it didn't
Well,
happen.
Mr. M, could this be part of...
How interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting that you've
Mr.
got
Maurice.
the Ten of Wands. And, normally in a tarot reading, it does talk about some struggles, some burdens, some possible obstacles in your path, but this is happy hour. And also, when I look at the Light Seers Tarot, it is saying this is almost getting done. You're almost through the hoop on this. Spirit wants you to not give up hope yet. It's been a struggle. They recognize that. But they're thinking now, that things are going to start to stabilize and maybe things will get done. That's what it looks like to me. Usually you get this, I've read in a couple of tarot sources in the past that usually you get this card when you are, and it's a 10, when you are nearing the completion of something. So that's why I'm hoping this is
Tens are
true.
completions, and It is interesting because in most normal decks, the Ten of Wands sort of does depict somebody dealing with burdens or, as you say, restrictions. So I do feel, though, that this specific card in this deck actually gives us a picture of saying we are moving beyond that. We have help, whether it's, animal spirit helpers or just the sense of that being in our lives. But the burden is being shared for us. Things are moving. We are moving to maybe more level ground, getting away from those, kind of challenging spots there. So I think Spirit is saying is hang in there. You're working towards your conclusion.
So, it's like I said, we don't really handle questions at happy hour, but sometimes you get the message you need to hear. And as it happens, it just came out that way. So, I'm not surprised.
When you're good, you're us.
Well, I'm not surprised. That's all I'm going to say. So that's what we have for you, Mr. M. I hope it's true and that maybe, as February unfolds, there'll be some movement there. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Hey, and feel free to ask again tomorrow. We can throw the 3 cards and see what's there. All right. That's what we have for you. It's interesting, isn't it? It's just these cards. I love the Light Seers Tarot.
All right.
All right. So, Starry Boo, you are up.
Hey, Starry Boo. Let's see what's positive happening for you.
Hey, you are welcome.
Yes,
I think it really does call to what's going on with you. So, good luck with that. And have a happy day off today. Yay.
Is the weather nicer there? We're kind of cold and there's snow on the ground, but it's pretty.
Well, it's in the 30s today, and it might make it to the 30s tomorrow. But after that, it goes down.
Yeah.
We're going down temperature-wise.
I'm breaking out the indoor parkas.
Oh. Well, you see, I got my hoodies. All my hoodies are washed and ready. So, I'm going to stay warm. Oh, wow, Kara. That's nice. 40s.
You got nice
I miss
stuff,
those days.
Boy, I'd like to trade. We're probably nearly 20 degrees lower than that. Starry Boo, you had the King of Wands. Spirit says this is a good time for you to look at yourself as positive, charismatic, radiating. People feel drawn to you or should be. People want to be loyal to you. This is a good time for you to break out a little bit if you haven't, and maybe consider making new friendships or going to some open events maybe where you might find and meet new people. People just are going to be drawn to your enthusiastic and charming nature.
Yeah, it's your enthusiasm is contagious, but not only that. I think the King of Wands, of course we have the lion in the background here, which, it harkens to the Lover's card, true, or Strength card, true. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Strength, true. But I feel here, and so that's why I feel here, this is also about courage, Spirit is saying right now, if there's some area of your life that's troubling you, or that you're just worried about taking that first step, call upon them, call upon, your inner self, that inner spark, that inner courage, you have. Sometimes, when the going gets tough, it's easy to flee. But, it's also very, it's more important that you stand your ground and you believe in yourself. You trust that you can handle whatever life throws at you. And I think the King of Wands here is that kind of character, you know. He is enthusiastic and optimistic no matter what life throws his way. And if you adopt that attitude, you are sure to succeed, Spirit is saying.
All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. Okay.
And it's Kara.
And it's Kara. Wait, am I shuffling first?
I think you are.
I am. I think I am because I cut them. Yes, sir. All right, Kara. I'm sure we have some good words for you. Your magic word is sunny.
Yeah, he doesn't always gravitate to this area as much. He was down here on my side looking at me like he wanted to jump up, but he just wouldn't do it. He may show up later. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. I wonder if it got on microphone.
Did anyone else hear that a moment ago? Mr. O's stomach gave a real big grumble.
Oh, goodness sakes.
Why didn't you feed me? Well, I did. I had 3 or 4 grapes.
You ate. I did not eat anything.
I had 3 or 4 grapes, if that's a meal.
I should have ate breakfast. I'm getting in bad habits again. Gotta stop that, because then I'll overeat later if I'm not careful.
Yeah, my stomach is grumbling here.
We had a great workout with our trainer yesterday. He took us out for the weight room. He's focusing on lower body right now, so I got to do some upper body stuff today, I think, at home.
I'm debating going back to swim.
Yeah, you're thinking of swimming today, not me. I'm going to stay home. I'm a staying home today.
I need to do more aerobics, and that seems to be the kind I'm most suited for.
Although I just thought of it, I should go out and play that number I dreamt today. To think about that. All right, my card's a mess.
Whoa, look at that, Kara.
Look at that, Kara. Speaking of good words.
The world.
We have the world for you. How awesome.
Right, because we had the world somewhere else too, didn't we? But it was reversed.
For Kara?
In our daily...
Whoops. Our daily card of the day. It was upside down, but guess what? In happy hour, it's always right side up. And so really, you know, Spirit is saying, hey, this is a time to complete a chapter in your life. You know, the book of life, the book of your life, Kara. This is time to complete something and move on to the next. You know, it's like I said with the other card with the 8 of Cups. It's time to move on to the next, to start something new. But in order to do that, we have to finish what we started. And this is saying you are that close. You are like really close to finishing something and moving on to something else. Whether it's just attaining a certain level of even confidence in yourself so that you could, you know, engage people in different ways or engage in life in different ways now. Whatever the case may be, that's where you're at.
I don't know why, but when I look at this particular one with all of the symbols and kind of cascading and overlaying, I have a sense of precision here, like, you know, completing something and being precise about it. And so I'm wondering if the news to you is like, if there's been something that you've been thinking you needed to brush up on, a book in your library, your own library, maybe you want to reread a particular chapter or two. It's about maybe getting the full information, you know, for the completion, you know, having the sense of all your skills and things with you as you're working through that.
And you know, again, about this card too, when you look at it, you've got one foot on the circle and you've got one foot not quite there yet. but it's about to make that step. And once you make that step there, you're ready to step through and start another fool's journey. That's the way I like to look at this card. So
go.
So go. Absolutely. Make sure, that you just, because when we finish things, we give ourselves the confidence that we can do more, and that's why, Aries have such struggles sometimes. When we start something and we don't finish it, we start to lose our confidence in ourselves. We really should finish what we start. I'm bad.
But anyway. I'm fond of saying that sometimes the only reward for hard work is more work.
And you are a Taurus, and Taurus are more likely, in my mind, to do that, to finish what they start,
Agreed.
They're grounded, they're centered, they're focused. So, by all means, Kara, Spirit is saying, get it done and get ready to step through for a new adventure.
All right.
Okay, Farida's up. So let's do a card for Farida.
Hi, Farida.
Hey, Farida. Welcome to Happy Hour.
Don't forget to come back tomorrow for other questions.
That's right. We'll be answering questions again live tomorrow. Any question you have for us tomorrow?
Here's our schedule. And, of course, we're back on Thursdays, too. You're welcome, Kara. Whoops. Did you shuffle or I'm shuffling? I'm shuffling.
You're
now
shuffling.
I'm sure.
I'm like, I don't remember.
And we really appreciate you guys a lot. You really make our shows fun, and you give us some good strokes, so we love that. So we're grateful for all of you. Especially you too, Violet. You help us keep it manageable. So we appreciate that.
And sometimes you give me nice deck suggestions, Violet. My True Love Oracle will be coming today.
We love our tarot shop.
So hopefully that'll be a good one.
All right, Farida.
I'm looking forward to it. It's a rock pool deck.
Thank you, Libra. It's nice to see you, too. It's really great. Appreciate hearing that. Thank you. So, Farida, you have the Eight of Wands.
I love it.
And the Eight of Wands says Spirit wants you to feel some energy and move towards your mark. Maybe there is a specific project that Spirit thinks you should be moving towards, or maybe you know what that project is. It's also possible that maybe it applies to more than one thing.
Right.
But it is really about you finding that energy and that direction to move towards it. Spirit says now is the time.
There is a lot of energy in this card. This is a very energetic card for Rita, and I think you could apply it to any area of your life, whether it's personal, intimate relationships, whether it's business. But here's the situation, in this card, are they going towards the light or are they coming from that light? So on one hand, I could see this as Spirit saying, you know what you want. You know what you want. So from that center, from that grounded center, send out your energy where it needs to go. If you need something from here, from here, from here, send it out and pull it all together so that you can manifest what you want in your life. Or is this saying that things are now coming back to this center? Things are coming in, you are feeling energized and focused, and you know what you must do in this particular situation. So Spirit is saying, energy is here for you to use to manifest something. Just focus on what your desire is and, make it happen.
All right.
And that's what we have for you, Farida. If you're still here, good luck with that.
And Libra said some awfully nice things.
Oh,
Yeah, it has been 3 years, hasn't it? Oh my goodness. You've been one of the first and
some
with
of
us
you guys
all
who
along.
have been with us for a long, long time, if not forever, Angel Rivera, Libra, some of you have come
Thank
on
you.
and have been very consistent since, like Kara, and of course Violet, who's come in and, moderated for us. I don't know, we've just had a great journey up to now, and
Angel M and Angel R.
Mr. M and,
Mr. M,
Mr.
everybody.
A, Anthony. So, it's been awesome. And Gina, who's not with us on the shows, but is still, somebody who is a great supporter on our Twitter.
Absolutely. Appreciate you all. Fiber Magic.
Fiber Magic, who's not here today. And Violet Ann, even,
Sonali, Divine.
Oh my gosh, should we go through the
Go through the roll call, right?
It's happy hour, why not?
Yes, it's our tarot tribe, and I love all you guys. Thank you.
All right, so yes, we are on Libra. Let's see what we've got here.
All right, let's hope it's a
Am I
nice
supposed to
good
cut? Or you?
one. I
You
think I should shuffle.
You should shuffle. I think you're right. Yeah.
We're finally breaking into those.
Oh, I have been.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry, because I had to move them out of the way.
So
they got moved by me.
You heard my stomach growling, and you didn't offer me one.
Oh my goodness! Take some hearts. Have a heart, Mr. O.
So in honor of Valentine's Day, I'm also putting up a display of dolls at a local public library. It's in another county over from me, but it's an old colleague of mine who is in the adult section there, and they like to have our displays. I haven't had one there in several years, since before COVID. So it'll be Valentine's Day dolls, Barbies mostly, and some other things.
Hey, Libra.
Look at this, Libra.
Look at that. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. Woohoo! Not only is it a happy day, it's a lucky day. So, go out and buy a lottery ticket. No, I think Spirit is saying here, though, to use this time of luck and synchronicity. Look around you for signs that maybe you need to see right now. Sometimes I feel that the wheel is about that there signs or signals or synchronicities are going to start happening for you that will allow you to see either where you need to go, what you need to do, what place you need to be at the right time.
Well, like with Mr. Maurice, who was here earlier, we felt that the card we pulled did sort of answer the question he had posed. And you haven't posed a question, but we understand, things going on. To me, this makes me think of what she would call in another divination system as passing trouble. That the cycles are moving around
I like that.
to something better.
Yeah.
And it just sort of struck me that way, that's what this card means for you, because we're understanding your situation right now. Spirit is saying you're going to pass through this. You're going to move into another cycle. You're going to elevate, actually, and consider things to be a little bit better off than where you had come from.
See, what's happening here to me when I look at this card upright is that the darkness is being let go. It's being released, and you are receiving the light right now. The positive is coming, and so it's just a matter of time. And everything is in balance here. And when the wheel is upright, we've got the light clouds, and I like this too because, of course, when the wheel is reversed, what's on top? The dark clouds, So I like this whole image of this wheel. And it's a balancing act, We got to strike when times are good. And so I'm wishing you, a good positive turn of the wheel, because that's where it looks like things may be headed for you.
Hi,
Good luck with
Isabie.
that. Isabie! Hey, we've just been talking about people who have been loyal followers. Isabie is back. Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you.
We'll be happy to pull
Thank
a
you.
single card for you today for happy hour.
Sunny, come on. Come up there.
And that's what we have for you, Libra. Love to you. Take care. I hope everything turns out
Yeah, I hope
okay.
Arizona feels better.
All right. So we are
And
on.
Sunny has finally joined us, so we
Angel
know we're all
Rivera.
blessed. Right, Sunny?
Sunny's back.
Lay down.
So you shuffle first this time, I
All right.
think. No, I think it's just going to be a great day today. It's a weird day today. Apparently, because of where we are in the state and the way this system is coming in, some people are going to get up to 6 inches of snow in suburbs that are within, maybe 20, 25, 30 miles from us. And others, like us, are going to get mostly rain. So it's probably going to wipe out a lot of the snow we've had here.
Oh, that's interesting. So I was actually wondering, Isabel, because I know you're in Michigan too, but you're not quite as close to us. Hello there. And I'm wondering what the weather's like for you. Do you shuffle or cut?
I shuffle,
Okay. Aw,
I think.
look at that. He's on my lap so that he can snuggle with you because he's like poking at
Aw, you're so sweet. And now I can't shuffle because you distracted me.
you. How's my
Oh,
son?
Reed City. Okay.
Okay.
Now, Reed City is, if I'm correct, I'm not sure, is that like in the thumb area?
Yeah.
Icy right now. Oh, boy.
Ooh, be careful if you go out. I don't like driving in icy weather. I don't drive a big old SUV, so I don't feel hyper confident.
Okay, the mid-state. Okay.
That's what I thought. It was mid-state, because I think you mentioned
Okay.
it before.
Hi, Sunny girl. Good
Sunny
to see
girl.
you.
We got Sunny boy here.
We got Sunny Boy
This
here.
is Sunny.
We'll add you to the list, but this is just a single card message from Spirit today. I love your name. It's perfect for happy hour.
Hello, Sunny.
Okay, so I shuffled first or second?
I did.
Yes, so you
So
are.
you cut.
Yes, sir. There. All right, Sunny. Hello. Look at you. On Mr. O's lap. Ah. It's the Seven of Cups. Okay, the Seven of Cups is here. And
Angel.
Angel Rivera, hey, it's time to pick and choose something, Spirit is saying, there's so many things that maybe we could do and accomplish, but it's best if we don't try to do too much at once. So Spirit is saying, pick something that is really doable and worthwhile to you and get it done, Some new project, some new goal may be calling you right now, and Spirit is saying, now's the time to decide what it is you can accomplish, what's on that bucket list.
Hey,
I hate to use that bucket list term,
maybe
but
Spirit is saying all choices are valid, all choices could bear fruit, or that Spirit is saying this is the time that you could actually multitask, maybe not to the same degree, but this is the time where you can kind of spread your feelings and capabilities out there and do a number of things that maybe you've been thinking about doing. Or it could be, just find the one, but
well, and again, this is about something that brings you, if not fulfillment, it's something that you really want to do, This is something, too, that is tied into something that you want to do that will also maybe raise the stakes for you a little bit, challenge you a little bit, and on a level that makes you happy, you're willing to take on this challenge. I like the fact that in different areas of this card there are ladders, ladders pointing upwards here. Climb that ladder to the goal that you desire. Work towards one of these that really calls to you right now, Spirit is saying, and go for it. It sounds like it would be a success. And I like the guy who looks like the AC/DC.
Thunder.
Anyway, so this card is just fun. And I really like it. It's almost like, what castles in the sand do you want to build for yourself? And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that. He does. I mean, he does. So
That cap.
Mr. O brought it up to me first, but I kind of was already seeing that.
Well, being old classic rockers as we are, it just was.
I
Okay, I think
couldn't
you shovel
resist.
first this time.
I shovel first.
And we're on Lena.
Well, good luck with that, Angel.
Good luck.
Sounds like a personal goal or project to me. Handsome in a red beret, Mr. O.
Oh, thank you, Isabel.
He's getting his Super Tarot Love Month on.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, I was going to show these earlier, but I didn't get around to it. Four Super Tarot Love Month.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I'm going to be using some newer decks. Like, I've recently gotten the Modern Love Tarot.
From someone who loves you.
Exploring the many facets of love. And then I'm going to use this one too. I haven't used it a whole lot, but I've used it once or twice.
Yeah.
It's the Pride Tarot, and it's a collaborative deck by a number of artists in the Pride zone. Some artists do more than one card, so it's very collaborative. I like it. The
Nice,
different visions.
Mr. O.
And of course, we will have the Mermaid Tarot for love readings, because I like the Mermaid Tarot for love readings. And then we will also have the Final Rose Tarot, which I've been using on my show, The Outlook on the Emotional Exchanges. It's a very much pink and red tinged, beautiful deck. And then last but not least, and this was also a gift from you, it's the Gay Tarot. And of course, it does deal a lot with romance, but also very relationship oriented, and very much talks about the struggles or situations that gay men, this is a gay men's tarot, might be dealing with too. So those are all nice tarots I hope to use during the month.
Still pulling out mine because I'm not going to use them tomorrow, but starting Thursday will be some more romance themed tarot decks. I got my oracles almost ready for Friday. I've got to pull out one more.
You're welcome, Angel.
Oh, did you get yours? You got yours already.
Yeah, I like the Final
edges.
Rose
Oh, I
for all
like
of that light-toned pink.
But like I said, the rock pool decks lately, they're really well constructed. Some decks, I don't know, maybe fall short for me. There's one I have that fell a little short. But I think that in the most of them that I've gotten in recent times are really well done. Nice oracle decks. Rock Pool, you can get it through Llewellyn, but also they're available on Amazon. All right, and this is Lena, by the way, if we hadn't said. Sorry, Lena. But we've got a beautiful card here for you. We've got the... Yeah, I'm sorry, I pushed it down too far. The Judgment card. The Judgment card. And, this isn't about judgment and criticism in this case. This is about rebirth, Lena. This is about renewal. This is about transformation. But it could also be about regeneration, which indicates to me that maybe some things in your life that you maybe have put on the back burner, whether it's about job or career or romantic interests, etc., it's time to rekindle that perhaps. Or if not, it's time to seek something new, to to bring out something new, to call forth something new. And sometimes this is also very, very spiritual card, you know. This could be about spiritual traditions and paths, you know. Are you happy on the path you are on now? Do you need to go a little bit deeper? Do you need to find something else for sustenance?
Whether it's truly spiritual or not, there is a sense here of something ascending, you know, you're sort of elevating yourself, whether you're elevating yourself as a person in terms of your skills, your physical properties, or whether you're elevating yourself in terms of emotionality, how you relate to people, or mentally how you understand things, or spiritually how you may actually be doing spiritual work to elevate your soul in certain ways. That's what Spirit is saying to you. The divine message for you, Lena, is to keep working there, that maybe there is not only progress for you, that maybe there's a breakthrough coming here. Something kind of pierces and makes this process of elevating yourself or ascending yourself all worth it because of the reward you achieve, which isn't necessarily what your goal was. Your goal was really to become this better person in whatever respect, but there's a reward because you desire to do that. Spirit is saying, catch that reward.
Okay, I like it. I like it either way. But I feel here something, whatever it is, Spirit is saying something is calling to your soul right now. And that's why we see, you know, this kind of soul image bursting forth there. Something is calling to your soul right now. You know, follow that, go for it. And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that, Lena.
All right.
And we are on Viddy.
Hey, Viddy.
Are you shuffling first? Me.
I think you are.
Yes, I am. That's right, because I pulled the card. See, I didn't get enough coffee somehow, but it's me. No, I didn't sleep well last night. Sadly, I did not get a good night's sleep.
Well, you don't seem to sleep well most nights.
I do. I've been dreaming more crazy
That's
dreams.
true, but some of those dreams I've heard about, I'm like, I'll take the non-sleep over some of those dreams. I don't know.
Well, the last one, I'm still trying to debate if it's a lucky dream or not. I'm not sure. I'm trying to play a number off the dream, though, to see if it'll come out. It's a long shot number, too, but...
I just want to quickly remind people that they can watch the Material Matters, your show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., and maybe they can also find out other ways to stimulate the financial regions in their lives. Hey, why not?
Yeah, I've been dreaming more. Some of my sleep has been very good lately, actually, but off and on I've been having some kind of difficulties sleeping, staying asleep or falling asleep.
Isabel, somebody recently, a friend of ours, has mentioned a collagen broth or preparation they can make that might be helpful for some of her situations.
Yeah, they were talking about with my back situation. They might be doing that for me, too. I hope so. All right. Oh, hey.
Viddy.
Hey. Viddy. You've got the Chariot. Chariot is a great card. You know, it says, Spirit is saying it's time to make your move. You know, so whatever it is you are wanting to do, wanting to accomplish, it's time to make a move. You know, and proceed. This is movement and positive energy and balanced. You know, everything seems to be in a good position right now for you to make that move. I mean, I know Mr. O has talked about before how this person is, you know, on top of the carriage there. Seems like a rather precarious position to be in, but look how comfortable they look. It's like they have everything under control.
You know, you took those words from me, didn't you? But Spirit says that you ride your own course and you are fearless in your own right. You don't fall for conventionalities. You know, sometimes when we see these images of the black and the white thing, the pillars, or the cats or whatever it is, we sort of think like there's just this black and white thing. But maybe Spirit is saying there's a gray area too, in that you sort of are synthesizing the elements of your motivation, so that it isn't necessarily about saying this is a true go, this is a false go. It's saying I can make all of them work for me. I can do the alchemy to do this because of that fearless nature that Spirit says you are falling into.
So, Spirit is saying this is a good time for you to get things going, get things off the ground, start something, or if you're in the middle of something, hey, see it through, because the energy is there, the drive and the motivation. Let Spirit also, imbue you with that, your that drive and motivation you need. It's there, and you could move forward now almost effortlessly. So good luck with that.
And yes, Isaby, it's the bone broth.
When I was a kid, my mom used to take some pills called, what were they called? They were called bone meal, and I used to take them. And I never knew what they were really good for, but I used to take them. So, I don't know, this collagen stuff does intrigue me because there's certain things going on with my back. I'm definitely going to look into that. All right, Violet Ann is up. Hey, Violet Ann. Good to see you this Saturday morning here.
Yours or mine?
Mine. Did I just pull that card? The Chariot? Yours.
I don't know.
I do. I have figured it out. And Jell-O. Well, somebody here doesn't like Jell-O, but I do. So I hadn't thought of that either.
I'm not the one that needs it, though, apparently.
True that. Well, you got some issues
Eat
going on, You don't want them to get like mine. Just saying.
Do you want to tell people why I don't like Jell-O?
No, it's okay.
Yes, that's right, because it's not good for
Jano.
a show. Like
Hey,
this.
we'll
Hi,
add
Jano.
Jano, give you a single card today. All right. Actually, it was yours. You can pull the card.
Okay. And
So
it's
repeat.
the repeat of the King of Wands.
Well, I like that, Violet Ann. I think this is indicating, that you have the drive, the motivation, the enthusiasm to really attract people to you at this time. Spirit is saying use that. Use, just shine your light, for others right now. And be courageous. Don't think about the outcomes right now. Think about just shining that light for others and let things go where they go, because right now Spirit is saying this is a time to get noticed. This is a time to get recognized, and others will follow your lead.
Right. Spirit is saying be true to your own nature, that you don't necessarily have to try to overachieve, that there is your own sense of a natural charisma and or other talents. And also too, we felt this way for the other person who had this card too, the sense of a bravery, the sense of being fearless on some level, to say, I can really just push myself forth because I don't have a fear about failure. I just know that all things are good that come to me this way.
Shine your light fearlessly for others to see, and you'll be surprised, at the results right now. Spirit is saying this is a time for more recognition and for more notice and appreciation.
It could be saying that too, that Spirit says you're about to come into that, that something's going to tip the scales for you.
Hey, good luck with that. All right. I like that. I like that card. I like that King of Wands. And, I was going to say something about him here. Let me put him back out here a minute. It's interesting here because I'm trying to figure out what this is here. Is that sweat? Is that dirt? he's not afraid to, he's not afraid to get himself in the mix here, get dirty, get sweaty, to get the job done. Carrying that torch sometimes has its, is not an easy job, but the point is, this is the time to do it, and you'll be recognized for those efforts. Okay. I keep looking at that and wondering.
Is it the shadow of the wand
Well,
he's holding?
I think it's too big to be the shadow of the wand. But anyway, I digress. Okay. That's what we have for you, Violet Ann. I like that. King of Wands energy. Zabi, I believe, is up.
Really?
I think so.
Awesome.
All right.
Yes, there you are. Alrighty. And thank you for your suggestions and input. Are you near Hartford at all? Which is out there in that general direction. I think it's a little lower to 94. Because we occasionally read cards there when the store proprietors at Arts and Craft, which is a metaphysical store, have some events there.
Have special events, yeah.
Just wanted to let you know. Ah, okay.
Big Rapids area. Okay.
Well, they're generally within an hour or so of each other, kind of, sort of, maybe.
Cadillac,
yeah.
I'm not as familiar with that area per se, but we've gone to places like Ludington, Traverse, Petoskey.
Well, a few years
Wayne.
back, and I mean like over 20 or so, my sister and my brother-in-law ran a campground close to Cadillac, I believe.
Am I cutting?
Walkerville, yeah. Okay. Walkerville?
Yeah. I'm going to let you pull again.
That was a long time ago.
All right.
Good old Michigan. All right, so this is Isaby,
yes.
right? Isaby, you have a Six of Cups here. And the Six of Cups may be saying, Spirit says, remember and think and feel impressed or inspired by the continuity of your life in the sense of the generations of people you've been able to be around, the people above you, the people below you, maybe the pets or animals who were comforting to you, who you watched through that process of your life. This is really about taking stock of good memories from the past, especially where they embodied strong emotional resonances due to family or people you really cared or loved.
This is why I love the Light Seers deck, and why this is still our second deck. I've bought a reserve third deck for when this one gets overused, which it is close to. And I have to say here, looking at this image reminds me of our own Sunny, Shadow, and Sassy. Sunny and Shadow are sleeping in the tree right now, but it's like they're going to be 9 this year, They're already 9 years old this month, isn't it?
March.
It's March. In March, that's right, because of May. And so, I think about how much Spirit wants you to think about how much you've grown, how many good times you've had, how many seeds you have sown along the way in your life, and that have brought you to where you are right now. It's a beautiful card filled with happy, Spirit wants you to fill yourself with happy memories, enjoyment from the past. This is a time you can really be inspired and, bring more joy into your life by looking at old photos, rekindling some old memories that have been very positive for you.
I think that on the overall, my feeling or perspective is that Spirit says you are really involved in the continuity of your family or of a community or of a situation where you have that vantage point of being able to understand it from even before your time here to where you think it may be going after your time here.
Yeah. it's just such a beautiful card because it really does reflect upon, where things are now. And look, still friends after all these years, still loyal companion, but there they were, even in youth. It's just, I don't know, I love that card. I just love the continuity here, but also the fact that, we are enriched by, this journey that we've taken in this life. And it's time, Spirit says, to focus on those experiences that have truly enriched you and brought you joy.
All right.
That's what we got for you. Good luck with that.
So now we're on Sunny Girl.
Hey, Sunny Girl.
All right, and thank you for joining our program. Sunny Boy is conked out over there.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see him anymore. He's gone. He's sleeping.
But he did have a few moments with us.
Yes, he did. It's like they both sleep together on the tree there. Separate stalks.
When they're not possibly
Fighting.
doing more.
Oh my goodness, I had to break up a cat fight between the two ladies yesterday. Sassy and Shadow were going at it. Sassy apparently thinks she owns one of the scratching posts here. And gosh forbid Shadow was laying by it and starting to scratch it, and Sassy would have none of that. But boy, did Shadow stand up to her. I was like, whoa, whoa. My cut.
Sunny Girl, you get the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, Spirit is telling you to be decisive and masterful in any particularly important challenges or directions that you may be thinking, there's more than one way to go or more than one way to do a particular thing. Spirit says you are empowered with wisdom or clarity of thought, and maybe it's because you rely upon other intuitions to help you too. So it's sort of a contradiction in a way. There's intuitions, but then there's clarity of thought. But the thing is that for people like us who look to tarot and oracles for wisdom or guidance, we understand what that means. And so Spirit is saying, use what you can in this moment to clarify your positions and or to seek out new paths to follow.
The king of swords has a lot of inner wisdom. The owl is here at his side. A crow above his head is also saying that aside from his inner wisdom, he knows that he needs to also balance that with, what others have to say and what others have to add. And so in order to get perspective, you need both. You need both in balance. And it's interesting to me here on this card, you see the owl in this corner, the crow in this corner. So this is like from the wisdom from within, the wisdom from without, and also the wisdom in your heart. Let's not forget that. But this is a time, Spirit is saying, to use your head right now. Your head, and balance everything out. Be objective in your approach to a situation, whether it's in love, romance, whether it's in business, career, whether it's just in your life path, changes that you need to make right now. Recognize, that sometimes you need to see a broader perspective. And the king sitting on this higher vantage point, is definitely in that position to do so. So Spirit is saying, make it so. And make your moves smart moves. Make your moves smart choices right now. Use the wisdom you have. Tap the wisdom of others as you need to. And then make your choice and run with it.
If you have recently decided that you do need to decide something or you have changed a path, this is the way of Spirit saying you have done well. You have done what you probably needed to do.
So, this is very awesome. I like the King of Swords. I really like this card because, in a way, too, sometimes it's indicating, yes, we need to not forget our heartfelt feelings in this, but we don't want to get wrapped up in our emotions either. And maybe that's why he's here surrounded by these cold mountains, because sometimes you just have to go with the cold, hard facts in a situation. So whatever your inner wisdom and everything else that you're pulling together tells you, sort it out, make your decision, and do it.
And you're welcome.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that, Sunny girl. And Jano, you are up. Wow, and we're in overtime. I didn't even know it.
Yes.
Jano, you are up, and so we are going to get rolling here. Am I shuffling first?
Yes, that's right. Put them in.
You're cutting.
Mm-hmm. And I think we should have the list closed then.
Okay. Been a shorter day today, but sometimes that happens on Saturdays. All right. And then I let my coffee get cold. Is there more coffee in our future? We'll see. Probably am coffeeed out. Maybe I should switch to tea. I think so.
Jano.
All right. Look at that, Jano. I love this card. Sometimes, it can indicate some, things, but when you think about it and you look at this beautiful card here, what it's saying is Spirit is telling you now is the time to really take care of yourself here. If there have been any emotional upsets of any sort, take care of your heart right now. If there's been any ill health or physical, you've just been feeling drained, it's time to do something nurturing for yourself and pamper yourself with some downtime. This is really about downtime and resting. It reminds me of, in a way too, bears hibernating in the winter. This is a season for that, for giving yourself more quiet, more restful moments, more peace in this crazy, turbulent, sometimes world we have.
Well, an early lesson for me many years ago was the fact that, of course, whenever we do go into the dark to do rest, things still grow in the dark. Mushrooms, other things, ferns grow in the dark. That's just the way life is. It finds where its balance and where its strength is. And so I think, too, when I look at this card, Jano, I see the little heart there and what looks like a thread from it. Mm-hmm. And it sort of reminds me of the legend of Theseus and the Minotaur and Ariadne, who left a thread for him to find his way out. And I think Spirit is also saying that even if you need to pull back and rest and find time for yourself, you still have a way to find your way back to that world that you retreated from temporarily or otherwise when you reawaken. And so even if it is just today, remember to pull yourself back to the here and now and feel, as my old boss used to say, renewed, refreshed, and revitalized, or at least 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I just really like this card. I feel that, when I see this card, I just want to hunker down and rest. And I see that's what you say you've been doing today. And so I think it's perfect, and you're in the perfect place, Spirit is saying right now. This is exactly what Dr. Spirit has ordered. So definitely get some R&R and don't feel guilty about doing it. We all need days like that where we just want to take it slow and easy. And don't let anybody tell you different.
All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Well, despite that, Isabel, I think I still am going to go out for a swim this afternoon. Swimming does relax me, actually, and the water's not too cold. Okay, so we are on Violet.
You're on Violet Lotus. Spirit has spoken. That's
Dr.
right.
Spirit. When she said that, I was thinking of that old song by Kiss, Dr. Love. Dr. Spirit.
Oh gosh. Don't sing.
You're welcome.
Dr. Spirit. Well, you know, these just things pop into my head. All right.
So yeah, I think we could either have more coffee or tea this morning.
All right. This afternoon almost now. Well, we get an hour, less than an hour of morning left. All right, Violet, let's see what's on your plate. I think, well, it's okay. You can go ahead. Wow.
Two of Wands.
It's the Two of Wands. Is there a wanderlust? Is there a sense that you feel like you need to get away? I don't know why I feel that right now, but I sense...
What do you got your eye on? What are you looking at?
Oh, that's true too. What have you got your eye on? You've got your eye on something. Is it a new deck? Is it a new is it a new path or journey? Is it something new for, your business? You're thinking of growth potential here, in some way. Or you're thinking of a little getaway. I always like seeing that little Volkswagen van there in the world. It's almost as if you're setting your sights on something more distant even, So perhaps you're thinking of a move or travel. But whatever the case may be, there's this seeking for something. And Spirit says it's always good to do that. We should always be people who, I don't want to say that are never satisfied, but are always wanting just a little bit more. There's so much life has to offer. Why not explore? I think Spirit is saying maybe this is a time to explore some possibilities.
Well, Spirit says you have a good opportunity here to move from what you have accomplished already. That theoretically you have some things in your hand, the world in your hand, or you have things under your control enough to where you can consider some new projects or some new thoughts. Getting away could be one of them, taking a day trip to somewhere you really want to go, somewhere that will refresh your spirit, give you the comfort you need at this time. Because when you look at that person there, they're in a comfortable position. Yeah. No matter how hard they worked to achieve that, because it was about accomplishment, they now feel like they can take that moment and consider where their comfort should take them to next.
I'm glad you said that, Mr. O, because they are in a comfortable position, yet they're looking out that window, So I think, when we get in a comfortable position, there are those of us who want to stay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there are those of us, too, who are looking and saying, okay, maybe I'm a little bit too comfortable, and now it's time for me to step outside of that comfort zone because I know I'm ready for a new challenge.
There you go.
That's what we have for you, Violet.
All right,
Good luck
Violet.
with that. Hey, Mr. O.
Hey.
Shall I go and do yours first?
Hey, Madam B. These may be our names in the future. Well, Mr. O already is mine.
Yeah.
But we'll see. You're welcome, Violet.
Hey, you are welcome. I love that card. Well, I like both the 2 and 3 of Wands depictions in this deck. All right, Mr. O, had you wait long enough here. I'm going to cut. And let's see what life has for you. Ah, it's the moon. Mr. O taking that deep dive again. There you go. There you go.
In a couple of hours.
He's swimming. Oh my gosh, that's true. He's got his mind already on the pool. So a spirit is saying, yes, you should go for a swim. You should go for a consciousness swim. You should plumb the depths, and explore the mysteries, that lie beneath the surface of things.
Well, this is very interesting because, of course, swimming is very zen for me. It always has been. I've been a lifelong swimmer. There have been periods in my life where I didn't have access to swimming. I will not swim in outdoor rivers, lakes, ponds because I almost always tend to get little parasites and infections in my ears. So I'm only going to swim in a pool. But I love the sense of the freedom that my mind has to think about things. I'm kind of limited, although I swim a lot. I only do a couple strokes. It's kind of because of my shoulder thing. I have a weird shoulder thing. But I really take a sense of relaxation from that and being able to analyze other things that are going on in my life.
That's what I have for you.
I know. Get going, Mr. O. We don't got all day here.
You want to get to that pool.
That poop? What?
I said the pool.
I'm going to get to the poop.
Oh, are you cleaning the cat litter? Yay.
I did already.
Oh. I'll do it again.
I'll probably do it again, too. All right. Madam B.
I'm a-waiting. And I'm going to get my Namaste Oracle out for the Namaste Blessing.
Well, wait no longer.
Right, what you got? Uh-oh.
Dang.
Oh, wow. It's a three-peat.
You are a king for a day, too. Along with everybody else who got the king for the day. I think Libra was one of them, right?
No, Libra had the wheel.
Oops, that's
somebody
right.
else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
go on.
What are you laughing at, Kara? But for you, Madam B, you are a lion. You are roaring today. I want to hear you roar.
Roar? Roar?
Don't you outshine Sunny? Although Sunny's, wannabe imaginary self is in the background there. This card says you have a lot of energy to bring into your magnetic charm factor and really exude confidence as well as bravery, as well as loyalty, as well as strength, a minor attribute perhaps from the strength card. Spirit says really you are holding the torch to light the way for yourself, but because of the kind of magnanimousness of your character, you are lighting the way for others too.
Well, you know what I see? It's funny, too, when I looked at this card now, I sense an Olympic torch here. You had the pool, and, I keep thinking, too, that if there's...
You had the trophies.
If there's sweat on this body, and he's moving with the Olympic torch, and I kind of feel like this is talking about my new push and drive to be more physical again and working out, etc., that I'm on the right path here, and this lion in the background talking about,
That's the motivation. If he catches you.
Right. In a
Keep
sense,
moving.
this is almost saying, I don't want my physical problems to overwhelm me. I want to be in front of them, and that's what I'm trying to do now. Stay in front of them. And so that's
All right.
a nice card to get right now, I think. It's encouraging. All right, I'm going to have Mr. O pick a namaste blessing for us so we can close this show a little late today. But Mr. O's not working, so it's been fun chatting with everybody.
It was really nice, everybody coming in. What a nice day.
Totally. All right, no looky.
We are in the final countdown to getting our 500th subscriber.
I know, we're getting really close. We're
and we
excited.
feel like we're just going to grab momentum and keep moving.
That looks like a great card. I'll read it. That's beautiful. Look at the green. It matches this so nicely. Ah, I want to see it. Yes. Oh, there it is. Yes, very pretty. And so our blessing today is a blessing of acceptance. Every part of you is equally worthy of love. Accept yourself as you are, and this will be a blessing unto yourself and others. If you wish to see the truth of the matter, hold no preference, either for or against a particular outcome. Just be the love that you truly are. Wow, what an awesome, last happy hour before Super Tarot Love Month begins.
Yeah.
Accept all parts of you, including the shadow sides, they're all worthy of love. Love yourself, warts and all.
All right.
Namaste, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, a happy week ahead, and we'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.